Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Battle Brothers. So, we just finished off last time fighting a fallen hero for the first time, where we got this really cool decayed heater shield, which is a better melee defense than the shields we've been using, and this decayed coat of plates, which is the best armor I have seen in the game. So I'm really excited to repair this and use it on Broker, our tank, once that gets repaired and all that. But I'm assuming that they were patrolling for this crumbled farmstead. So we're going to go in and destroy this. It's just a bunch of Widergangers and armored Widergangers. And then maybe, depending upon everything, we will explore around here a little bit more. So once again, waiting for them to come to us. And we'll see what we get. Kinda sad that some of our guys here are slower than the zombies. I love you, Jakiba, but man, being slower than a zombie is a little scary, my man. Right, shooting one, ending your turn. Shooting a zombie, ending your turn. And then we'll just end everyone else's turn. Because the zombies did not... I shouldn't have ended the crossbow, but that's fine. And we'll still wait for them to come to us. If they get closer, we have a better shot. Well, no, you can go here and swing and a miss. I'm not liking the ones that are going down there. Jakiba can go right here and swing down on the Widerganger. And then we're actually going to move... We can't move. We will Adrenaline for the next turn since you are slower than them. We double shot at the one up there. We're going to move in next to Na. And we're going to throw at the Widerganger over here because they're circling down. And then once again, just kind of waiting for them to come to us. With the hooked blade, we're actually... Yeah, I'll go right here so we have a better shot at people. But I'm not going to go past Jakiba there. Few more pot shots. Tariq missed with the crossbow, but that's fine. I am going to go forward here. The Seeger, just so they're more likely to hit the tank. And same with Broker here. Actually, we're going to fill the gap so that they don't hit the hooked blade. And actually, with Lorky here, I wish I had quick hands on him now. We'll keep what he has for now. We'll just end his turn. Oh, it came back to life. Smash. Ending your turn. And just waiting. You guys gonna come to us or what? Pot shot 1. Pot shot 2. Waiting. Throwing X1. Hit. Throwing X2. Hit. Waiting. Okay, we're gonna get right up in there and then pot shot 1. Broker. How much more fatigue does this use? Almost double to use hail, which is the headshot one. So we're just going to hit the one by a Seeger here. Take it out. A Seeger then can go for the one down south a little bit. and just kind of watch them fall. Tariq, let's shoot the one up top. Reload. Decapitate so it doesn't come back. Then cleave on this one. You can go fight this one. Let's decapitate. Nope. Banner goes here. Poke one. Hooked blade. It went down. And then you, my friend, we're gonna adrenaline, and then we're gonna engage the one with that kettle hat. So, bonk. Then throwing X, and throwing X. Gonna go down, and we're gonna take some pot shots here. Can't believe we actually got him. Shot one, shot two, a Seeger. Let's go at the one with the cloth hat there. Hooked blade can go at the kettle hat. Banner goes here. We're gonna hit the Wider Ganger up top. Then we're gonna decapitate him, moving on over. Triple flail go go. Triple flail go go. Then, suppose we'll go here and take a shot at the kettle hat. No. No one in range is really hurt, so we're gonna go with the one that Lars was in combat with there, taking him out. Hopefully he doesn't come back. Then cleave at the one just he's in combat with. Jakiba here. Smash the Wider Ganger right there. Okay, Rashid, we're gonna get the kettle hat. Banner comes down, gets the kettle hat. Lars needs to put on his next throwing axe here. Gonna go for the armored Wider Ganger right there. Pot shot 1, pot shot 2. A Seeger /1/2. Reloading crossbow, and we're gonna go at that same Wider Ganger. Need to come down with Granat. Elmer can hit the one that a Seeger was going at. Lorky smash. Just the one left, which triple flail go go. And get out of the way. Lorky decapitate. Broker leveled up, Granat leveled up. We got a signet ring to sell, some gold, the mail coif. So this is some really good armor once again for any archers. Worn mail shirt. Otherwise, not too much to speak about. The Sarsamax can be sold for some good gold. How am I doing on space? I have 69. Nice. Okay, so let's see here. I'm repairing that decayed coat. I kind of want to repair this mail shirt just because that might be useful later. Lars, let's put the mail coif on you just because that's probably one of the better things you'll have access to. And we'll keep going from here. Broker, you leveled up. So, let's see here. You have more than enough attack for what I want. But let's get that to a nice, even 70. Actually, no. Because I do want more fatigue. So, and he has so much health, but, so melee defense, we need that. I need the fatigue. And yes, he does have a lot of HP, and the HP would go really good with Colossus. So I'm gonna get the HP here. Because realistically, his attack is where I need it to be for the purposes I'm gonna be using him for later. So 113 HP, 38 defense. I mean, this is amazing. For the perk, though, I can get Battle Forged. It would be stupid of me not to get Battle Forged. Let me see here. 1, 2... Yeah, and I didn't take one of the perks I was supposed to, Underdog, but I did get Taunt. So, we are taking Battle Forged. So, I think I got this on a Seeger. No, I didn't get that on a Seeger, but I did get this on someone. Lorky. So, this will go really good with the fact that I'm going to be getting him the Decayed Coat of Plates here. So, specialize in heavy armor once again. Armor damage taken is reduced by a percentage equal to 5% of the current armor value of both the head and body armor. So he's going to have 140 plus the 260 for a total of 400. So 5% of 400 is roughly 20. So he's going to be taking 40 less damage in the initial hits and then scaling down from there. Unless I get better armors for him. The heavier armor and helmet, the more you benefit. So Battle Forged is like a no-brainer there. If you're not leveled up, we definitely want Colossus on him. He has 70 health as is. So that brings him up to an 87. And then we take melee attack because he's going to need that. He's going to want melee defense. He's going to want more health. Okay. I'm going to see about maybe finding more around here. Because that would just be amazing. Before I go in there, some Orc Berserkers. Now, the Orc Young were not bad. But how bad are Orc Berserkers? And it says some. But realistically, we need to get away from here. How repaired is this thing? 17. Not enough. So they're going to be hitting me like trucks, I'm assuming. But I want to attack this during the day. Alright. So, let's try this again. I think I wasted a few actions on that last attempt. So this should be better, and it actually looks like a better setup overall. So 17 or 17. Let's go for the one right. I'm actually not sure which one's the better one to hit because I don't know their weapons that well. So go for the one up top. Crossbow him. Just going to end Gernot's turn here. Throwing axes. If I hit, I hit. I'm going to wait on the hook. I want to read this really quick. This does not up my morale any more than it already is, so we're just going to end that. A Seeger, you move forward. We're going to have you shield wall. Broker, I want you like right here. And then you're going to shield wall. And then the others we're just going to end turns on for now. Shooting a few arrows, seeing if we can't take anyone out. And then you can go like here for now so you can get in range later. That's not where I was hoping you would go. He broke my shield. I suppose this axe does a lot of shield damage. I was hoping to be able to take him out, but I don't get that extra attack right there. So that's the one that was pretty hurt. So I guess shot one. Lorky, we're just gonna adrenaline. Throwing axes, go, go. Bolts. Arrows, go, go. Gonna go forward with the hook, and there we go. A Seeger, you can go down. I do want that shield wall, though. Just because of this guy. And then hit 1, and then let's decapitate. Triple flail. And then Jakiba, we're... gonna go over here and then Adrenaline. So Lorky. Smash this guy. Adrenaline. Jakiba. Hit the Orc Berserker. At least he's dazed. I believe that lowers his accuracy. Banner. Attack the one that's gravely wounded. Ooh, that AoE hurts. Hooked Blade, go for the one that is not fleeing. Archers, go for the one with the Great Axe. You can go for this one right here. Just double shot. Gernot. I want you to decapitate. I was really hoping you'd take him out there, buddy. Move down, throw axe up. You just need to move down, shoot the Orc Berserker. Triple flail, go, go. Take out the... who goes? So, Nah, I think, can get to this Orc. So we're going to go at the one with the Great Axe. Decapitate. Have to move around. But then we're going to Adrenaline so we go faster. Hooked Blade on the Orc Berserker up top. He's down. Moving down, we can't hit. But next turn we can. Arrows, please. Please. Reload, and 58% chance to take him down. Nope. We have hatchets, so I'm going to fast hand one in. Go forward. Hatchet. Almost did the job there. Next archer. You have a 43% chance. Between the eyes, we did get some injuries there. So we have someone with a cut artery. We have someone with a deep abdominal cut. And I am not going to underestimate Berserkers again. So Strange Mushrooms, plus 25% melee damage, but minus melee defense and range defense. No morale check triggered upon losing hit points, so that could be interesting. We did get 2 head splitters. We got 2 head choppers, which are cleavers that have the same thing. Weapon skills build up 5 more fatigue. Not made for human hands, but they are worth a bundle. So I should repair them and probably sell them. And then a Mansplitter, which does 90 to 120 damage. Maximum fatigue on that is insane. But 160% effective against armor, 40% of it ignores armor. So if you can use that, all the better. Okay, so let's take a look at this. No. Can probably wait that one out. Jakiba, on the other hand, 1 to 2 days with the pierced cheek. And Gernot has that deep abdominal cut for 3 to 4 days. So we are going to sit him out. We have Quinibert. We'll probably just throw that armor on. And, let's see here. Out of curiosity, 20 fatigue to swing this. I'm fine with that. I really should repair some of these helmets, though. And these are going to be sold. Same with these. Should keep these in good repair, and I do need to put a new shield on Broker, since my shield did get broken. Alright, what am I doing on repair stuff? I'm almost out of ammo, so I do need to go back. So how much renown do I have now? Not enough, but we can probably go back to Bokenburg now. So I can't get anything from Thalberg yet. Or I probably could, but I'm not going to get a job or anything. Marketplace. Give me a good price for the furs. And I know that's not the best price for the cloth rolls, but I'll take it. And otherwise, they're not giving me the best prices on sales. So I'll leave that, but is there anything here worth grabbing? They have a triple flail for sale. If only I had the money to grab that for a Seeger. Let's see here. So no mention of anything other than a camp, but there's a nomad camp maybe. And stuff's still expensive here, so I'm gonna go up to Bokenburg, where they really like me. Oh, there's Unholds again. And it's a 3-star. So I'm gonna need ammunition to take that on. Man, they get Unholds like crazy. So see what we can sell here. I'm gonna get rid of the head choppers and the head splitters. I am gonna keep one of those. Pickaxes we'll get rid of, the Sarsamaxes. The short swords, we'll get rid of these caps. This decayed coat of plates is taking forever to reload or repair. Got a cudgel, get rid of that morning star, we can get rid of the militia spear. Alright. I'm guessing Unholds. Ingolf reluctantly welcomes you into his room, pretending that he doesn't need our help. You need our help all the time, buddy. Ah, mercenary. It's not often a place such as Bokenburg would seek out men of your ilk, but I'm afraid there's been sightings of Unholds in these lands, stealing enough livestock that the townsfolk have put enough coin to fetch a man such as yourself. Are you interested in hunting down such a creature? Maybe. 1,750. I really do want to be paid more. Is this it then? 1,910 crowns. I really hope there's not too many. I really didn't like the last Unfold fight too. I mean, it was fun, but it was sketchy as hell. I do have a plan for this. It's not a great plan, though. I really wish I had some better armor. This is going to be in 1 to 2 days, so we do need to wait for people to heal up. So we are going to buy this stuff just to repair. I was wondering if... And I'm almost out of food, actually. I didn't notice that, and it's going to go bad soon. So we are going to camp here. and then we'll go find the Unholds if the Unholds come here. Rashid returns from his retcon tour. He reports that nearby farm has been destroyed, a hole blowing through the roof, likened to someone kicking an ant pile. You ask if they're a survivor. He nods. Of a sort, a young lad who refuses to speak a word. A woman who kept yelling at me to get that aside. No, they're survivors by circumstance and good luck. This world won't permit them being here much longer. I mean, unfortunately, we're staying until stuff is, like, our wounds are licked. Oh, Harbert leveled up. We'll do these level ups quick. So Harbert, yeah, we need that range level up. We're gonna want some health, and we'll take the fatigue. Then take student so he levels up faster. Elmer, student so he levels up faster once again. What I'm confused about on how I want to level him is, yeah, his normal attack probably is not going to level very well, so we'll take range skill, going to take health, and we'll take resolve so he doesn't flee very easily. Our bannerman leveled up, so we want resolve. We want HP because high HP is going to be a thing, and there he has 60 melee attack, which is great. And then specialize in light armor by nimbly dodging or deflecting blows. Convert any hits to glancing hits. Hit point damage is taken is reduced by up to 60%, but lowered exponentially by the total maximum fatigue from body and head armor above 15. Okay. So I think I'm going to try Nimble out on our banner brother. So specialize in light armor by nimbly dodging or deflecting blows. Convert any hits to glancing hits. I'm not sure what the difference is there, if I'm being totally honest. Hit point damage taken is reduced by 60%, up to 60%, but lowered exponentially by the total penalty to maximum fatigue from body armor and head armor by above 15. If you look at what we have, this is 10, this is 12, so we have 12, it's not 15 yet. The lighter your armor and helmet, the more you benefit. Brawny, this perk right here does not benefit the perk. Good thing we don't have it. Does not affect damage from mental attacks or status effects, but can help to avoid receiving them. Status effects might be like bleeding or something like that, so we might not get the bleeding, I'm assuming, or the poison because it's a glancing hit. So let's try Nimble. I've not actually used Nimble. Na no longer suffers from a artery. Whilst Na enters your tent and flashes his wound or what's left of it, the garish thing has seemingly healed entirely. The mercenary looks at you with a giddy smile. You'll have to try it harder to take me out of this world, Captain. So can we put him back in? No, he's already in. It's Granat who has deep abdominal cut. So the only one with any kind of wound is Jakiba then that I'm actually using right now. So that means we can go Unhold hunting. There's 4 of them. So I am a little leery about this. I'm wondering if I want to use nets and stuff. I mean, we'll just have to see how this goes. Like, you know, the sad thing is here, this armor, as destroyed as it is already higher up on the list than the Nomad Plate Mail. And I can give this to a Seeger, giving his armor to someone else. Yeah, we'll give this to Na. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Come here, Unholds. Each Unhold is enormous by measure. They're bewildered at the ants that come to do battle with them. One scratches his head and blithely belches, freckling the company with bovine blood. They seem to recognize the steel of your drawn sword, though, and the flash of it wakes them from their satiated slumber. After earth-shaking stumps of their feet, they stride forward to run you from land or into it. Some Unholds. So I've heard that there are different kinds of Unholds. I'm not sure I've seen the difference. So let's see if they're Now, these seem to be the same ones I fought last time. So I'm gonna see if I can't bait them into attacking a Seeger here. That was the wrong move. And Broker. Because theoretically they're like closer. Little bit of damage, but I think they just recover that. So I'm gonna have you go here. We'll scoot around later. I'm not... Yeah, they just toss people around. That's right, and then stunned. We'll wait for now, because they're all down here now, except for this one. I want to see where he goes. He stunned Lorky. Okay. Well, there's some damage on one. See if I can't get some damage on this one. Shot one, reload, crossbow. No, it's not going to get any closer. Chikiba can go here. We're going to adrenaline with him. Broker can... Oh, I thought I was actually in combat with these guys, but okay, go here and then triple flail. I'm gonna need the axe to go around. So I guess just pelt this guy. Throwing axe there. Banner goes here and pokes. And then, as much as I don't want you here, you can slash that guy and bleed him for a little bit. Okay, smash. We're gonna adrenaline. End your turn. Please, someone do something to this Unhold and take it out. You can wait. Throwing axe. Throwing axe. Smash one down. Wait your turn. You go here. We're gonna shoot the one with a Seeger. So we want that one down. You can come down, poke this one. Did not want that happening. Okay, attack the Unhold up top. Now let's get the one that you got wavering. Switch the crossbowman out, and then hit this Unhold. Go down, put a pot shot in, and Lorky. Unfortunately, looks like you can't go anywhere. Do I go up so he has less movement to go around? No, we'll just... Oh, never mind. I couldn't have done what I wanted anyway. Chikiba, smash this one, please. Thank you. Adrenaline again. Hooked blade it. Nope. Lars, move in. Throwing axe. Reload. Crossbow. Have to go at the one down below. Bannerman, go, go. If you go right here, I can do a pot shot up. Elmer, just go down so I can shoot this one. We're going to wait on Lorky for now. Hopefully the man splitter hits the Unhold. Nope. A Seeger, let's hit the Unhold. Really not what I want to have happen. But now Lorky can hit it. Maybe. Broker, triple flail. You're in combat with this one, so this isn't going to work how I intended. And I mean, Lorky, you have to go out this one now, so adrenaline. Smash this Unhold. Lorky, do what you can. Hooked blade it. It's almost down. Double shot here. Throwing axes, go, go. We have to switch our pack here. Banner can move down a bit. That's a second one down. Why can't the crossbow fire? Must be reloaded before firing again. He's too fatigued to reload. So just gonna get up here and wait. A Seeger. Let's go at this Unhold. Whew. Kunibert. Moving in. Moving around, then triple flail. Double shot. And then we'll try bleeding the Unhold. Lorky. Too fatigued. That's where we're getting with this fight here. Move down by 2. Throwing axes at Unhold. We hit one of our own, unfortunately. Shot 1. Once again, too fatigued to do anything. We're going to get away from the Unhold, though. Split Unhold. A Seeger, please, please hit the Unhold. Triple flail, go. This Unhold is running. I just see fractured ribs. That's not great. Double shot into this one. Or single shot, rather. Hit him bleeding if we can. And get closer to this guy so when he tries to run, we hit him. 1 left. Get closer so we can hit him. Get closer and hit him. Reloading. And then getting in range, or at least closer. Shot 1, shot 2. Get closer with the throwing axes. Move closer so I can hit him with the axe. Triple flail, go. 1 hit at least. A Seeger moves forward and hits. Lorky moves forward. There is no way to get closer to this guy. And he is very unhappy. Hit him with Hooked Blade. Hit him with Banner. Hit him with throwing axes if I can. Guess move down a bit and throwing axe him. Can I hit him? No. With the crossbow, I was going to say. We have to... I'm out of arrows, so Ernest, just please... Or Herbert, get out of the way. Triple flail, go. He is running. A Seeger. Lorky. Finishes the job. We got 4 unholds there. We are very injured. Like, I'm surprised some people got out of that alive. Nah. You are so pulling through there. You got bruised leg. You got a fractured hand. And a sprained ankle. Tariq, the archer of all people. Fractured ribs. Fractured elbow. Broken nose. Broker, our tank. Got the fractured ribs. Broken leg on Elmer. Smashed hand on Kernebert, along with a broken leg. So, like, no, only Herbert and Rashid, and I guess a Seeger got minor wounds, but, like, 2 people out of that got out without minor injuries. We got 3 giant skulls and bones, some strange meat, an unhold hide, and deformed valuables, which are worth a lot. With the giant slain to the last, Ingolf should be awaiting your return now. His town will be forever safe now, with no longer required service of sellswords such as yourself. But that's the second time we've saved them from unholds, and we've also saved them from raiders. You dwell on the thought until you start a laughing fit, which none of your men understand. You tell them to ignore it and round up for the return trip. Man, those unholds are fun, but man, they hurt. Ingolf the Treasurer is found arguing with peasants about unpaid taxes, and how the lords of the land will get their coin one way or another. Their rival of armed fellows such as yourself is rather Arapo, and sends the peons scuttling for their coin purses. You tell them to quiet down and then address the mayor to get your money. He fetches it from a drawer, pausing only to fill it to the brim by taking coins from a peasant, and he hands it over to you. Appreciate your work, sellsword. Bokenburg no longer has unhold attacks. I would hope not. Now we almost actually have enough for the cart. Which I would really, really like. And they give me 500 for the deformed valuables. So it's like at this point, if I get another even small job, I could go and get that cart. What is the bone plating? Worth 850 gold, completely absorbs the first hit of every combat encounter, which doesn't ignore armor. Excuse me. Crafted from strong but surprisingly light bones. These ornate platings make for a blade of armor to be worn atop regular armor. Would it be stupid for me to put that on the decayed coat of plates? Like, I am seriously, unless I get a famed or named piece of armor, I don't know. I'm sure there's better pieces of armor, but I'm not sure if anything is better. Like, how many things are better than this? Like, I'm sure there are. Don't get me wrong, but I'm really tempted to get this and throw it on it, because absorbing that attack would be huge, especially for some bigger things later on. So I'll pay the 450 for it. And I actually think I want it on this. And 2 fatigue, oh well, makes it look even cooler. I didn't notice this was minus 44 fatigue, but realistically, like, he does need that fatigue. So I need to start working on getting him up on that. Alright, so where do we go from here? And also, what is our renown at? We need, like, one more job. Let's check Ivendorf. Because hopping between these two seems to work really well for me for the jobs. Brigands, brigands, brigands. Which means there's probably a place down there. A lot of brigands, a few marksmen, a few poachers. Oh, wait. Shoot. I am super injured right now. This was a bad idea. I'm not sure I can do this. Like, I have a few people that if they take a single hit, they're going down. Also, really quick, that negotiator really has not helped out much yet, has he? I suppose it's going to take some time for these to really be okay. And if I did Jobsenberg or Isenborg, I assume that the rest of these would like me better, but it's the fact that I would have to get to these for the countries to be able to like me. And I would be surrounded by hostile territory. There's a 3 skull here as well. I'm just not sure any of these guys are worth hiring. Maybe Bodo. We're trying to get another archer. That's like worth it. Let's see what the contract is. A brigand, possibly in league with other vagabonds, managed to steal his demonic statuette. Alright, so I might get something out of this. 830 gold when the contract is done. Let's see if we can get more. Okay. So, I'll do that when the thing is done. I'm gonna hire Burke and Bodo. I know I said I wanted to get that cart, but realistically we have a lot of injured people, and they're not great. Lovely. Maybe there'll be diamonds in the rough, I don't know. But I was thinking like I would rest around here and see who recovers, and then once I have most of the wounds recovered, 1 to 2, yeah, like broken leg here is going to be 4 to 7 days. That could be up to 5 days with Tariq. The broken leg is a bad one, so these guys could fill in for those. I just don't know like what I'd be doing with them. I can go from there. And then we'll go and get this quote-unquote demon statuette and go from there. So that'll probably do it for this time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.